Hey guys, this is DifferenceInSkill bringing you a Weiss Schwarz deck profile. This time it is on Nichijou, so without further ado, get started here.
We're going to start at level 0. So here is your generic 3k beater. And the reason why I'm running this is that the support for it at level 0 is pretty good. It boosts this specific nano by 2k power. So at level 0, when you have this setup here, it'll be 5k on your opponent's turn, and back on your turn it'll be 3k. So at 5k, it's pretty powerful, and most cards won't be able to run over it unless they have climax support. And then with two of them, it moves to 7k, and 7k will most likely not die unless it's suicides. And suicides are imbo. Just say. The next support, next attacker, 3.5k. And when you enter battle phase, you must rest the card in the back row, or just anywhere at least. So 3.5k is above average, and with the Sakamoto support, boosts this card by 500, or all nanos and Hakaseis by 500. So 4k power with this support, with this setup, it's pretty strong. You can get over most level 0s. And then with two of them, 4.5k, pretty good setup at level 0. So Sakamoto's boost all nanos and Hakaseis by 500 power. So global support, so boost the whole field, the whole center stage. So when you have two of them, all characters gain 1k power. So pretty good global support. Next, you have the Hakasei Searcher. When this card is placed on the field, you can clog a character card from your hand, so take 1 damage, and search your deck for any Nano or Sakamoto. So at level 0, what this card is usually used for is to finish out this switch out the 3k vanilla to set up this combo, or when you have the 3.5k beat stick, you can switch out the Sakamoto. And then when you're nearing level 1, you can play this card to level yourself up by taking 1 damage and search for the level 1 Nano. So it's pretty good searcher. Next is level 0 Bond. When this card is placed on the field, you can check the top card of your deck, and you can either put it at the bottom or the top. So in early game, this card is usually used to see if you can check for climaxes, because generally in the early game you don't want to check your climaxes during the trigger step. So when you see the climax, you want to put it at the bottom. And also, this is the bond that bonds for a level 2 Hakasei that's essential in one of the later combos, which I'll talk about later. The next is Brainstorm. Level 0, my Brainstorm. So once per turn, you can rest this card and pay 1 stock and mill the top 4 cards of your deck. And for each climax mill, you can search for 1 level 1 or lower. So generally the use of this card is to search out any of the level 1s, as well as the counters, level 1 counters. And it's set up cards to prepare you for level 1. I'll run 3 of these. And then the level 1s. Okay. This is 105.5k Hakasei, and it comes with Character Encore. So when it gets reversed, you can ditch your character card from your hand to revive it, essentially. And I'm currently not running the climax combo for this, because I generally don't like it. But without the combo, when you play it, the downside is that it loses 1500 attack. So the more you play it, it becomes 4k. But the next turn, on your opponent's turn, it goes back to 5.5k. So 1-0 of Character Encore, decent card, just there for gaining advantage, field advantage. So run 3 of them. The next Nano is the 1-1 Nano. I run 4 of these. This card is, well, set up for level 1 is generally 3 of these in the front field and 2 Sakamotos. Okay, so for this field, okay, the effect for this card is that on your opponent's turn, it gains 1k. So on your opponent's turn with this field, it'll go up to 8.5k. And that is quite beefy. And most people won't be able to get over it unless they have a climax. 2k 1 climaxes. And you pretty much want to sit on these for until level 2. and then gain as much advantage as you can and stock. And then to keep them alive, you generally want to use the counter. So I run 2 of the level 1 counters, 1/1, boost by 2k. So next is the level 2. So level 2, here's the 2/1, 5.5k, 4.5k, and it is just the support that you put in the back and boost the cards in front of it by 1k. I'm only running one of these because Sakamoto is generally the preferred support because you need it for the climax combo that I'll later talk about. So the 2/2 Hakase. I'm currently running 4 of these, and it's just for the climax combo that I'll talk about later. Yeah, at level 3. 2/1 3k counters, keep your units alive. Yeah. So the climax combo. Okay. So the main purpose of this whole deck really is centered around this one combo. So at lower levels, you want to gain as much stock as possible so that you can get this combo off. So when Hakase is on the field, Sakamoto's on the field as well. You can play this 2k1 climax, and then pay 2 stock to search out a level 3 nano from your deck to the field, and you have to ditch 1 card. And when the level 3 nano hits the field, you heal the top part of your clock to hand. And as you can see, this combo needs a significant amount of stock. So 2 stock to play the Hakase, and then 2 more stock to get off the combo. So I'm currently running only 2 of the nanos because I haven't pulled the rest, but I would like to run 4. Because that's the main strategy of this deck. And the next level 3 is the level 3 Yuko, and when this hits the field, you heal 1 damage. And the climax combo for this card is that when this climax appears on the field, you can pay 1 stock, and all units or followers gain 2k power, and you can bounce 1 card on your opponent's field to their hand. So I generally just run this for the heal, but then the climax combo is useful at times to bounce out annoying supports maybe, and maybe front row characters so that you deal more damage. So ramming, I guess. And I guess I'll go through all the climaxes. So 4 of the 2k1s for the Nano and Hakase combo. Running 3 of the climax for Yukos, so I can pull off the combo generally. And 1 wind trigger, because I just like wind triggers. Because they're quite useful in bouncing annoying supports and such. So that's the end of my profile.
Subscribe.
Subscribe.